Okay, today we are going to revise Unit 2, okay, about the ratio and proportion. Okay, first point, ratio and its properties. Okay, guys, we said before that the ratio between two numbers, which are A and B, okay, we can write it in this form, A to B, or A over B, okay? A actually is the antecedent. Okay, and B is the consequent. Okay. The value of the ratio doesn't change if we will multiply or divide, okay, the two terms of the ratio by the same non-zero number, okay? If the ratio between A and B if there is a ratio between A and B, okay? So A equals or the first number I mean is AM. So this one AM and B will also be M. Okay, guys. The first point on this lesson, okay, two numbers, their sum, two numbers A and B, and their sum is 28. And the ratio between them is 3 to 4. If I want to get the two numbers, what are the steps of solution of this point? How to get the two numbers? Okay, so in this case, guys, as we said, the first number will be AM, the second number will be BM. Okay, so in this case, 3M plus 4M equals the sum, which is 28. Okay, so 7M equals 28. So now M will equal 28 divided by 7, which will equal 4. Okay, so the first number, which is 3M, means 3 times 4, so 12. And the second number, which is 4M, so 4 times 4, which is 16. So the numbers are 12 and 16. This point is clear, guys?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, then the proportion actually is the equality of two ratios or more, like A over B equals C over D. So if A over B equals C over D, so this means A and B and C and D are proportional. Okay? So in this case, guys, if they are proportional, this means A over B equals C over D. So if there is a ratio like this one, A over B equals C over D, so this means A and B and C and D are proportional. Okay, and if there are A and B and C and D are proportional, so this means A over B equals C over D. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
If A over B equals C over D, so this means the product of the means equals the product of extremes. Like cross multiplication, guys. Cross multiplication. Okay, product of means equals the product of extremes. So this means A times D equals B times C. One simple example on this point. Find fourth proportional, okay, of the following quantities like 3 and 4 and 27. Okay, I want to get the fourth proportional. So 3, 4, and 27. So 3 over 4 equals 27 over the fourth proportional, which is here. I will write it like x. Okay, guys? So in this case, as I told you, product of means equals the product of extremes. So use the cross multiplication so that 3x will equal 4 times 27. Okay, so simply, guys, x will equal 4 times 27 over 3. So now x will equal 36. So the fourth proportional now is 36. Are we clear about this point, guys?
Yes.
Okay, very good. If the ratio is given like this, guys, A times D equals B times C. So in this case, A over B will equal C over D. Okay? So this is the converse of the rule which we explained now, which is the product of means equals the product of extremes. Okay? So this means all the following ratios are correct. If I want to get A over C, it equals B over D. A over C, I will remove this two arrows. A over C, I mean this one, equals B over D. Okay, and also D over B equals C over A. Again, D over B, sorry, I mean this one. D, where is D? Yes. D over B equals C over A. Okay? One more ratio like B over A. B over A equals D over C. All these ratios, guys, are correct. Okay? B over A equals D over C. Okay? So let's solve one example. If 2x, no, this one x plus 3y, if x plus 3y over 2x minus y equals 4 over 3. Then find x to y. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to use the cross multiplication. Okay. Product of means equals the product of extremes, right? So this means 3 times x plus 3y equals 4 times 2x minus y. Okay, so 3 times x means 3x plus 3 times 3y, so 9y will equal 4 times 2x, which is 8x minus 4y. Okay, so in this case, guys, I want to get x on one side and y on the different side. So now I'm going to get this negative 4y to this side. It's negative, so now it will become positive. 9 plus 4 means 13y will equal and then also I'm going to shift x to the other side. It's positive 3x, so it will be negative. So 8x minus 3y means 5x. Now, guys, I can get x to y. X to y, this one we said it's actually x over y, like this. Okay, so x over y, or x to y, will equal 13 over 5, which is 13 to 5. Okay, now this one is clear?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, very good. Then the next point, guys, the next point or the next property for the ratio. If A over B equals C over D, then A over C equals B over D. Okay, so this one, the antecedent of the first term or the first ratio or first term antecedent okay, over second ratio antecedent equal consequent of the first over consequent of the second. Okay, so this means if A over 4 equals B over 3. So this means A over B, the first antecedent, over the second antecedent equals the first consequent over the second consequent. Or B over A will equal 3 over 4. Also, this is correct. Okay, guys, are we clear till now?
Yes, we are.
Yes, Master.
Okay, great. The next point, if A over B equals C over D, then now A will equal CM and B will equal DM. Okay? So if A to B equals 3 to 5, find 20A minus 7B to 15A plus B. Okay. Now, guys, A to B equals 3 to 5. So this means A over B equals 3 over 5, of course, right? Okay, as we said, A will equal 3M, B will equal 5M. Now we can substitute with these values, okay, on the given ratio. So guys, 20A minus 7B, I'm going to clear this part on the top. Just 1 second. I mean this one. Just 1 second, guys. There is a problem in the internet connection. 1 second. So I'm going to clear this part here so that we can continue. Now, guys, 20A minus 7B, 20A minus 7B over 15A plus B, 15A plus B it will equal, now A equal 3M. So 20 times 3M. Okay, so 20 times 3 means 60. So this means it will equal 60M. Sorry, guys. So the first one, 20A, which is equal 20 times 3M. So it will equal 60M minus 7B. B now 5M. So 7 times 5 means 35M. So 35M over 15A, 15 times 3M, which is equal 45M, then plus B. B now it's 5M, so 5M. Now guys, it will equal 60 minus 35, so this means 25M over 45 plus 5 means 50M. Now guys, simply we can simplify these two terms. I will simplify this one with this one, M with M, and then it will equal 25 over 50. Now divide the both of terms by 25, so it will equal 1 over 2. So this one will equal 1 over 2. Now this one is clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is in case if A over B equals C over D, like this. So A over B equals C over D. Okay, so A will equal CM and B will equal DM. Okay, the new point. If A and C, A, B, C, D are proportional quantities, so A over B equals C over D, and also it will equal M, this constant. Okay, so now guys, A will equal BM, okay, and C will equal DM. Guys, it's just the same. I just multiplied, okay, A times 1, so it will equal BM. And also C will equal D times M using the cross multiplication. Okay? So now if there is, for example, A over B equals C over D equals 3 over 4. So now how can I get A and C? So simply, guys, A will equal 3 over 4B, right? 3 over 4B. So this is A. Also, if I want to get C, C will equal 3 over 4D. Cross multiplication. Okay, guys, is it clear till now?
Yes.
Okay, so if this one only A and B and C and D. Okay, just 1 second, guys. Okay, so I said that if it's only for terms like A and B and C and D are proportional, so it will be A over B equals C over D equal M. And if it's more than this, okay, like A over B equals C over D equals E over F, okay, and so on, guys. So it will equal finally also M. It will be the same solution steps. So A will equal BM, C will equal DM, E will equal FM, and so on. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to solve one example related to this point. If A and B and C and D are proportional quantities, prove that the first one, 2A plus 3C over 7A minus 5C equals 2B plus 3D over 7B minus 5D. Okay, now it's mentioned that A and B and C and D are proportional. So simply, guys, A over B equals C over D equals M. So A will equal BM and C will equal DM. Okay, so now use the left hand side, which is this one. Left hand side, I mean the term on the left, and this one, guys, of course, it's right hand side. Okay, this one's right hand side, so the term on the right, and this one left hand side. Okay, so this term 2A, 2 will equal 2A, so 2 times A is BM, so 2BM plus 3C, so 3 and C here DM also, over 7A, so 7 and A equals BM, minus 5C, which is 5DM. Okay, now guys, there are common factors here. Yes, of course, M here and M here on the numerator, so M times 2B plus 3D over, also M is here, so M times 7B minus 5D. Okay, now I can simplify this one with this one. Okay, so it will equal 2B minus 3D over 7B minus 5D, actually, which is equal to the right hand side, right? It's very easy. So it's 2B plus 3D, this term, over 7B minus 5D, which is required in this question. Okay, now this question is clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions till now?
No.
Okay, very good. Then the next point, I'm going to solve one more example on the same point. Prove that, of course, A and B and C and D are proportional. Then prove that A plus C over B plus D equals A squared plus C squared over B squared, plus over AB plus CD. Okay. Again, guys, the same solution steps. A over B equals C over D equals M. So now from this, we can get that A equals BM and C equals DM. Now substitute with these values and start with the right hand side, or this one is left hand side. Left hand side. I think I was mistaken last time. I said that this is the right. Of course, this is left. I'm not sure about that, but this one is left hand side, okay, which is equal A plus C over B plus D. So it will equal A here, BM, plus C, which is DM, over B plus D. So B plus D, it will be B plus D the same, because we don't have here values or different values for B and D, only A and C. So now, guys, M is a common factor in the numerator, so M times B plus D over B plus D. Now, simply this one we can simplify it. I will remove this term with this one, B plus D and B plus D, so it will equal M. Now, the right hand side, okay, it's A squared plus C squared over AB plus CD. So A squared means BM squared. So B squared M squared plus C squared, which is equal DM. So D squared M squared over AB. A equals BM times B means B squared M plus CD. C is DM. So C times D, which is dm times d. So d squared m. Now, guys, look at the two terms on the numerator. What is the common factor? Here, m squared is a common factor, right? So m squared times b squared plus d squared over, what is the common factor on the denominator? Actually, it's m only. So over m times b squared plus d squared. Now, guys, it's easy to simplify these two terms. B squared plus d squared, b squared plus d squared. So it will equal m squared over m, which is equal m. Okay? So now the left-hand side equals the right-hand side. Both of them are equal to m. So that was the required in this question. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes, we are.
Okay, great. The next property, guys, the next property. Simply, guys, the next property, if I'm going to multiply, okay, the ratios by a number or a constant, it will never change the value, okay? And also, if I'm going to multiply or add the antecedents or the consequence, okay, it will give one from the given ratios like this. If A over B equals C over D equals E over F equals whatever, like this. And there is M1 and M2 and M3 and so on are constants. So now, guys, M1 times A plus M2 times C plus M3 times E over M1 times B. This one is M1 times B plus M2 times D plus M3 times F. Okay, actually in this case it will equal one of the given ratios. One of the given ratios. Okay, very good. So that it will equal one of the given ratios. Okay, let's solve one example, okay, related to this point. If A plus 3B, A plus 3B over X plus 5Y over X plus 5Y, this one is 5, yes, it will equal 3B plus 5C, 3B plus 5C over 5Y plus 7Z. So it will equal also 5C plus A, 5C plus A over 7Z plus X, 7Z plus X. Okay, now prove A over 3B, A over 3B equals X over 5Y. Okay. Now it becomes more complicated. It's not A over B equals C over D and equal M and then A and B and C. Okay. And all these terms, guys. Now it becomes little difference. Okay. So now on the numerator, guys, okay, here I want to get A. right? I want to get A. So here on the antecedents of the three ratios, A plus 3B, 3B plus 5C, 5C plus A. Okay. I want to get A only. So I want to remove B and C, right? Are we correct till now?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, guys, look at the middle term. It's a 3B and 5C. Here, 3B also and 5C. Okay, so if I will multiply the middle term, okay, by -1, okay, then I will add the antecedents. So now this one will becomes a 3B and 5C on the middle will becomes a negative. Then after I will add the antecedents, it will be positive 3B and negative 3B and positive 5C and negative 5C. So in this case, I'm going to remove B and C. So it's very easy. I will multiply the second ratio by -1. Okay. And after that, I'm going to add the antecedents and the consequence. Okay, so now guys, the first one will be the same, A plus 3B. Okay, now guys, I multiplied the middle term, the second, this one. Don't forget, I'm multiplying the numerator and the denominator by -1. So it will be on the numerator negative 3B minus, of course, 5C, right? Because I'm multiplying all terms. Okay, then continue on the antecedents. The last one, which is 5C plus A plus 5C plus A. Then get the consequent. The first one will be the same, x plus 5y. We multiplied this one on the middle by negative, so minus 5y minus 7z, then plus 7z. It's plus x or what? Yes, plus x. This one is plus x. Plus x. Okay, now guys, it will equal. This one is A, and here also one more A. So 2A, then 3B positive and 3B negative means 0. Negative 5C positive 5C means 0. So this means it will equal only 2A. Yes. So it will equal 2A over, check the consequent, here x and here x. So 2x. What will be the remaining? Positive 5y, negative 5y, so 0. Negative 7z, positive 7z, also 0. Okay, so it will equal 2a over 2x. Okay, so this is number 1. 2a over 2x. Okay, let's continue. So it will equal, I'm going to remove this 2 by simplifying. So it will equal a over x. Okay. Then check the other term. Okay. And the numerator also. Here it was a over 3b. Okay. Equals x over 5y. Okay. Now, guys, I want to get here on the denominator, it's a 3b, right? Okay. How can I get 3b? Okay, from this one, a plus 3b, 3b plus 5c, 5c plus a. Okay. So now it's a 3b here and the 3b here, okay, on the first term and on the second term. So I want to remove, okay, a and c. Okay, so this means I'm going to remove all the circles and lines so that it will become more clear to you. And this one plus x, I will change it. Just 1 second. It was plus x plus x. Okay. So now, guys, what will be the next step? Now, if I will multiply the third ratio, which is this one, by -1. Okay, this one times -1. So this means the 5c will become negative. So I will remove this 5c. And the a will becomes a negative. So I will remove this a. That's great. So let's multiply it by -1 and add the ratios again. Okay, so let me clear this part so that we can continue. So the next step now, we are going to multiply the third ratio by -1. Are we clear till now, guys? And multiply third by -1. Okay. Any questions till now, guys?
No, thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to add the antecedents again, a plus 3b, a plus 3b, plus the middle one, which is 3b plus 5c, plus the last one. We said that we will multiply it by -1, so minus 5c minus a over consequent x plus 5y plus 5y plus 7z. Then don't forget, here we multiplied this term by -1. So -7z minus x. Okay. We said that the first term equals a over x, which is this one, a over x. So I'm going to clear this one, a over x, and write it there. So this one, the first term, a over x. We got that one. Okay. Then continue. It will equal, there is a and negative a, so 0. Okay. Then continue. Negative 5c and 5c, also 0. Then 3b plus 3b means 6b. Okay. Over x minus x, 0. 7z minus 7z, 0. 5y plus 5y means 10y. Now I can simplify it. Divided by 2, so 3b over 5y. Okay. Now, guys, we got before a over x. So a over x equals 3b over 5y, right? So simply, we will deduce that a over a over 3b will equal x over 5y. 5y, which is required in the question. Look at the requirement here. A over 3b equals x over 5y. Now this one, guys, is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, great. All of you guys, all of you, any questions?
No.
No.
No, thank you, Mister.
Okay, great,
Okay.
great, great. Then the next point, okay. Actually, we finished the first 2 lessons in Unit 2. So now I'm going to revise Lesson 3, okay? It's about the continued proportion. Okay, continued proportion, guys, means if the quantities A and B and C are in continued proportion, so this means A over B equals B over C. Okay, so A is the first proportion. Okay, A is the first proportion, and then B, first I will continue, C is the third. Okay, so A is the first, then C is the third, then B, guys, actually this one is the middle proportion, okay, or the proportional mean, okay? Are we clear till now, guys?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Look at the rule again. A over B equals B over C this time. So this means, guys, if I'm going to apply the rule, which is product of means equals the product of extremes, which is related to the cross multiplication. So now, simply, guys, B squared will equal AC, right? B squared will equal AC. So this means B will equal positive or negative the value of the square root of AC. Okay, are we clear till now?
Yes.
Okay, so this means the middle proportion, okay, between the two quantities will equal the square root, positive or negative, the square root of the product of the two quantities. Okay. The next point, guys, like before, do you still remember A over B and C over D and E over F equal M? Okay, now it will becomes a little different. A over B equals B over C equals C over D. Okay, if it will equal a constant like M, so simply, guys, concentrate with me. The first term, which is C, C will equal dm, right?
Yes.
Then B will equal also D, but M squared. Then A will equal dm power 3. Okay, so this is the rules on the continued proportion. Of course, we proved that how we got these values before, okay, while explanation. But now the rules, okay, C equal dm, B equal dm squared, and A equals dm power 3. Okay, now are we clear about this?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So let's solve one example related to this point or related to the continued proportion. If A and B and C and D are continued proportion, prove that 2A plus 3C over 2B plus 3D equals A minus C over B minus D. Okay. Like before, guys, A and B and C and D are continued proportion, so A over B equals B over C equals C over D equals M. So the first point here, I'm going to get C. So C equals dm. B equals also dm, but m squared. And A equals dm power 3. Are we clear till now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, just I'm going to substitute with these values, A and B and C, on this term. Okay? So now, guys, the left-hand side. Just 1 second, guys, please. Just 1 second. Okay, let's continue. So 2A plus 3C, which is this one on the left. I mean this term. 2A means 2dm power 3 plus 3C, 3 times dm, so 3dm over 2B, 2dm squared, dm squared, plus 3D. Okay, we don't have D here. ABC only, so plus 3D. Now, guys, if there is a common factor in the numerator, yes, of course, D and m power 3 and m. So I'm going to use the smallest power, so m. So now the common factor is dm. So now 2m squared plus 3 over what is the common factor here on the denominator? It's d and d. Okay, so d here times 2m squared plus 3. Now, guys, we can simplify all these terms. This one, 2m squared plus 3 with 2m squared plus 3 and d and this d. So simply all this term will equal only m. Okay, so this term equal m. Okay, now the right hand side. Okay, right hand side a minus c. So a d m power 3 minus c, which is dm over b minus d. B is dm squared minus d. So d 12 equal. Common factor on the numerator, dm. So dm times m squared minus 1. Right? Because this one is dm divided by dm. So 1. And on the denominator, only d. Then dm squared divided by m squared, so only m squared minus d divided by d means 1. Now, guys, the same procedure, m squared minus 1, m squared minus 1, then remove d with this d, so the remaining term only will be m. So now this term also equal m. So the right hand side equal the left hand side equal m, and that was the required. Are we clear, guys?
Yes.
Actually, guys, lesson 3 only is like this, okay? Only is like this, okay? So actually, we finished the revision of lesson 3, which was about continued proportion. Now, the last lesson, which is lesson 4 in this unit, okay? It's about the direct variation and inverse variation. Okay, so guys, simply this one or this lesson is very easy. Only very simple examples, okay, and very simple questions. So try to concentrate with me so that we can understand it well. Okay, guys. I said that there are two types of variation here. Okay, the first one is direct. So direct and inverse. Okay. Guys,
Yes.
if y varies directly with x, okay, it's written like this. Y varies directly with x. Okay, so this means y equals constant times x. Okay, or this constant will equal y over x. Are we clear till now?
Yes.
Okay, great. If y varies inversely with x, so y varies inversely with x like this. So if the variable in the numerator, so this means direct. Denominator means inverse. Okay? So this means, guys, if y varies with the xz over k. So simply, y varies directly with x, y varies directly with z, y varies inversely with k. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then let's continue. We said that y varies inversely with x, so it will be like this. So now, guys, y will equal a constant times 1 over x. So this means m times 1 over x means m over x, like this. Okay? So m equals xy. Are we clear till now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The second point in direct variation, that the first value of y over the second value after the variation equals the first value of x over the second value of x. Sorry, guys. So on the inverse variation, guys, the first value of y over the second value of y equals, now we said it's inverse, right? So x2 over x1. Are we clear till now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. Guys, actually on the direct variation, we said that the relation between x and y represented graphically by a straight line passing through the origin point. Okay, so it must be like this. Straight line passing through the origin point, which is 0 and 0. I mean 0 on x and 0 on y. Okay?
Okay.
This one actually, guys, it's not a linear relation. This one, not linear. Okay. The next point. To prove that y varies directly with x, so we have to prove that y equals mx for the proof. Okay, so y equals mx. And here to prove that it varies inversely, xy equal m, right? xy equal m. Okay, so guys, here one example. If y equals 5x, so this means it varies directly, y varies directly with x. Now here, if y equals 7 over x, so this means xy equals m, which is 7. So xy equal m here? Yes. So this one varies inversely with x. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
that was generally, okay, all points about the direct variation and inverse variation. Okay, so direct variation, y varies directly with x like this. So the rule or the relation y equals mx, so m will equal y over x. Okay, y1 over y2 equals x1 over x2. It's a linear function, straight line, okay, passing through the origin point 0 and 0. Guys, we said before, it must be, okay, a linear function passing through 0 and 0. Okay, then how to prove that y varies directly with x? So we have to prove that y equals mx. So if y equals 5x, so this means y varies directly with x. On the inverse variation, y varies inversely with x, so means 1 over x like this. So y equals m over x. So xy will equal m. I just used the cross multiplication, guys. Okay? Then y1 over y2 equals x2 over x1, and it's not a linear function. How to prove? Just to prove that xy equal m. So if there is a relation like this one, y equals 7 over x, so this means xy equals 7, so y varies inversely with x. Okay, now it's the time for examples. One example on direct variation and one example for inverse variation. Any questions till now, guys?
No, thank you, mister.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, one example. If a squared plus 4b squared equals 4ab, prove a varies directly with b. Okay. So now, guys, a squared. In this case, I have to put this one in the form of equation which is equal to 0. Okay, so a squared minus, I will only shift this term, okay, to the other side with negative. So a minus 4ab plus 4b squared equals 0. Now factorize a and a, it's a squared, 4b, 2b, 2b, because 2b squared, and then positive sign here and the negative on the middle, so two negative signs equal 0. So guys, a minus 2b will equal 0, right? A minus 2b will equal 0. So simply a equals 2b. Okay, so this means, guys, a equal 2b, which we said before. Now it was x equals m, sorry, y equals mx, like this, right? We said that if we want to prove that direct variation, so prove that y equals mx. So a equals 2b. So this means a varies directly with b. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. One more example, guys, on the very easy rule, which is x1 on the y1 and all these points. Okay, if a varies with b, okay, a equal 5 as b equal 2. Find a when b equal 3. Okay, so guys, there is one more point I want to add it to this question. Write or find the relation. Find the relation. How to get the relation? We said that a varies with b, right? So simply this means a equals mb, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, it's given that a equal 5, b equal 2. So a here, 5 will equal b here, 2. So 2m. So now m equals 5 over 2. So the relation, guys, a equal mb. So a equals 5 over 2b. So this is the relation. Now I have two options to solve the second part. The first option, I want to get a. So a equals 5 over 2b. b is 3 now. So times 3. So a will equal 15, right? 15 over 2, which is equal 7.5. Okay, guys, are we clear? Okay, otherwise, I can use the rule, which is a varies with b, so a1 over a2 equals b1 over b2. So a1, it's given 5 over a2, it's required, equals b1, which is 2, over b2, which is 3. Now cross multiplication. So I will write it here in this part. A2 cross multiplication will equal 3 times 5 over 2, which will equal 15 over 2, which is equal 7.5, the same. Okay, so on the question, guys, if they will ask about the relation, so we have to get the relation in this form. A equals MB, then get M, then write the relation. A equals MB, so 5 over 2B, then continue. If it's only like this, if A equal 5 and B equal 2, find A when B equal 3 without mention about the relation, so you can solve it directly using A1 over A2 equal B1 over B2. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was about the direct variation. Okay, if it's about inverse, so let's solve this question. X and Y are two real variables, okay, where x squared y squared plus 25 equals 10xy. Prove x varies inversely as y. Okay, guys, now I have to convert this one into a form of equation which is equal to 0. So x squared y squared, then shift this term with different sign which is negative, minus 10xy plus 25 will equal 0. Okay, factorize, 2 brackets equal 0. X squared y squared, so xy, and here xy 25, 5 and 5, negative and negative, so xy minus 5 will equal 0. So simply, guys, xy will equal 5. Now, guys, xy equal m? Yes. So x varies inversely with y. Proved. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. The next point, guys, okay. Actually, there is no next point. Actually, we finished this lesson also, okay. So now I'm going to solve some questions, okay, from the exercise book related to this unit. Okay, so
The model, Mr. The model exams, right?
yes, of course, okay, because it contains different questions on all lessons on this unit, okay.
Okay.
So guys, please open your exercise book, okay? Open your exercise book. Okay, guys, open your book, exercise book, page 58, okay? Exams on Unit 2, Model 1. The first question, choose the correct answer from those given. Let me clear the board. Okay. The first question, guys, if 4x squared, 4x squared equals 9 y squared. Okay, then I want to get x over y. Okay, x over y will equal, okay, now guys, it's 4x squared equals 9y squared. So simply like before, okay, x squared over y squared, x squared over y squared will equal 9 over 4, right?
Yes.
Then get the square root for the whole terms.
Will equal 3 over 2.
X over y, it will equal
Positive,
positive or negative 3
3
over 2.
over 2.
Okay, so the right choice for the first question will be letter C. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. The second question, if x squared y equals 5, okay, then y varies with x or y varies with x squared, or y varies inversely with x, or varies inversely with x squared? Guys, it's in the form of xy equals 5, right?
Yes.
Yes.
xy equal m, right?
Yes.
Right.
So inverse, right?
Right.
Yes.
So inverse, okay, but now
Square.
y, okay, varies inversely with x squared, okay?
Okay.
So the last choice is correct. So y varies inversely with x squared. Okay. Then next question number 3. If a over 2 equals b over 3, a over 2 equals b over 3, then b minus a over b plus a equals. Okay. So how
مستر مش دي
can
بتتحل بالطريقة اللي هي هقول إن ال B equals 3M وال A equal 2M
a equals
2M
3m
وال B equal 3M.
will b equals 3m.
اه
Okay, then what?
وبعدين أعوض وأطلع الريزلت.
Okay, so tell me the steps. I'm listening.
اوكي
If
هقول since ان ال B equal 3M وإن ال A equal 2M
b
يبقى
equals
there
3m and a equals sorry guys, 2m. Okay,
بقول 3M minus 2M
you mean
over
that 3m minus 2m
over
over
uh,
3m plus 2m. Ziad?
yes mister.
Okay, then continue. I'm listening to you.
فوق هاخد ان ال M common factor.
Why common factor? It's a 3m minus 2m, so m only. And here 5m, right?
yes وال M will get out with ال M هتequal 1 over 5.
So it will equal 1 over 5.
yes
So m with m, so it will equal 1 over 5. Okay. Guys, is this correct? Guys,
Yes, mister.
this solution is correct. 1 over m. Sorry, 1 over 5. I'm sorry.
Um, 1 over, yes.
Okay, great. So it will equal 1 over 5. So the right choice is letter A. Okay, Ziad, very good. Then the next question, guys, number 4, sorry. Number 4 here. If x over 2 equals y over 3, then equals 4x minus 2y over z. Then z equals, I want to get the value of z. Who can solve this one, guys?
I can.
Who's else? Only Ziad?
Me too.
Okay, yes, Farida, right?
Yes.
Okay, Farida,
First, we make x sorry z equal sorry we will make x equal 2m and y equal 3m, so z equal 4 by 2m minus 2 by 3m.
So
Then
you mean that x will equal to m
yes,
and y will equal 3m. Okay, then what?
4 by 2m minus 2 by 3m.
4 by, like this, 4 over 2m minus Minus what?
Minus 3 over 3 over 2m.
Okay, so this is z. Okay, then
Then m will go with m out, and we will make it
hmm,
negative together, so the answer will equal 2.
2. Why 2? You said that it's 4 over 2 m minus 3 over 2 m. So if it's like this, so this means, okay, 1 over 2 m.
Yes.
If it's
But
like this,
verse, yeah. So we will.
okay, Farida, Ziad, okay, Ziad, how can you solve this one?
Mister, we can't make x equal to m. It must be x equal to z and y equal 3z.
Okay, again,
First,
I will
to
all this and then tell me your solution.
okay. First, x will equal 2z and y will equal 3z.
Okay, then what?
Then 4 times 2z minus 2 times 3z.
So you mean that this term 4x minus 2y will equal?
Yes, equal 4 times 2z minus 2 times 3z.
You mean that you will substitute with the value of x here with 2z, right?
Yes.
So 4 times 2z minus 2 times 3z like this.
Yes.
So it will equal 8.
8z minus 6z over z.
Okay, just 1 second. 8. 1 second, because my phone is freezed like this. Just 1 second. Okay, so it will equal
Over z will equal to 2z over z.
8 minus 6. Okay.
6z over z. 8z minus 6z will equal 2z over z. Z will go out with z, so it will equal 2.
So that you mean that it will equal 8 z minus 6z over this one, which is z. Now z as a common factor. Or we don't need a common factor. 8z minus 6z, so it will equal 2.
Yes.
Z over z. Now it will
Z
equal
will go with z, it will equal 2.
Abdul Wahab. Okay, thank you. Okay, Abdul Wahab. Abdul Wahab, you raised your hand, huh? Do you have another solution, or you want to ask a question, or what?
So, I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but we multiply 4 times x and negative 2 times y, and then the denominator times 4, 4x over 8 equals negative 2 over negative 2y over negative 6. We add them up to 4x minus 2y, where 8 minus 6 equals 2.
Okay. Then Sundus, you raised your hand also.
كنت مستر أحلها نفس عبد الوهاب.
Okay. Okay, so now z will equal 2. Farida, now this one is clear?
Yes, mister.
Okay, so the right choice is 2, which is letter D. Okay, the next question. Number 5. The second proportional for the quantities 12ab squared. I want to get the second proportional here. And 21ab and 14b squared. Okay, So how can I get the second proportion?
Can I?
Okay, yes. 12ab squared over, for example, x,
For
right?
x, yes, equal
20ab
21ab over 14b power
14b
2.
squared. Okay,
Yes.
then cross multiplication.
Then cross multiplication 12ab power 2 times 14b power 2 over 21ab.
14b squared over 21b
21ab.
squared. Okay,
Uh,
so now I can
it's
simplify.
21ab.
I can simplify b squared with b squared, and then 21 was 14 divided by 7, so 2, and here 3, and then 12 divided by 3 means 4. So it will equal 4 times 2, which is 8 ab squared, right?
Sir, it's 21ab, not 21b power 2.
This is b squared here.
No, 21 up 21ab over 14b power 2, not 21b power 2.
It will, again, I'm going to revise it. 12ab squared times 14b squared. Okay,
Over
so
20ab.
over to, yes, there is one a, I forgot it. Yes,
Yes.
here. So also this a, I will remove it with this a and a. So 8b
And it's b
squared.
without 2.
Why without 2? This one is b
You
squared.
write 21ab.
21ab squared. I removed the b squared with this b squared on the numerator and the denominator, right?
Mr.
mean this one.
question بيقول إن second proportional for the quantities 12ab power 2 و x و 21ab و 14b power 2. حضرتك كاتبها 21ab power 2، هي 21ab بس.
You mean this one, 21ab? Oh, yes, this one. Okay.
Yes.
So let's clear all this and make sure from the answer again. Maybe there is a mistake or something like this. Okay. So this term is a 12ab squared times
14b power 2.
14b squared over 21ab.
21ab.
Okay,
Two.
then we will remove this. So it will equal. Now we will remove this a with this a. Okay, and then
b with b.
b.
So it will equal 12b times 14b power 2.
Okay, so 12b
Times 14
power
b
3
power 2. Yes,
times 14 like this
yes,
over 21. So it will equal 8b power 3, right?
yes.
Okay, great. So the right choice, guys, is letter B, I guess. Yes, B. Okay, 8b power 3. The last one, which is number 6. If y varies directly with x, y varies directly with x, and x equal 1 when y equal 4. Then the constant proportional equals, I want to get the constant proportional, which is m. It varies directly. So what is the relation and direction and the direct
Y equal mx.
y equals
mx.
mx. Very good. So y equals mx. Now y is 4 equals
4 equal m
x is 1.
times
So
1.
m, right? So m will
Yes.
equal 4. So the proportional constant, okay, will equal 4. So the right choice is letter C. Are we clear now, guys, about this?
Yes, mister.
Okay, great. The next question. Question 2a. If a over 4 equals b over 3, Find the value of AB plus A squared over AB minus B squared. Okay, how to solve this one?
Okay.
A will equal
A will equal 4m and B will equal 3m.
B will equal 3m.
So 4m times 3m.
12m squared.
Yes, plus 4b or 4m all to the power 2 will equal 16m
squared.
all to the power 2
Okay, over
over 12m
AB, which is
power
4.
2
Okay,
minus 9m all to the power 2.
okay, 9m squared. So it will equal here m squared and m squared. 16
up
plus
will
12,
equal
so 28. M squared directly over 12 minus 9, which is 3m squared. So simply we can simplify m squared with m squared, so it will equal 28 over 3. Okay, guys, this one is clear now?
yes.
Any questions, guys?
No.
Okay, so unfortunately, guys, I have another session right now, okay, after 2 minutes. So I have to stop here, okay?
Okay.
And it's enough to solve the 4 governorate exams, okay? It's enough.
Okay.
Then next time we will continue solving these 2 models. Okay, guys, do you have any questions?
No, thank you, Mister.
Okay, guys, see you on the next session. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.